when you were a kid and a boy in school had a crush on you and sent you a love note? Well, the mother of a 9-year-old in Tampa, Florida, who wrote a love note to a classmate says that her son is being threatened with sexual harassment charges if he writes another one. The note said, "I like you, I like your eyes because they sparkle like diamonds." Sweet. But then the principal said that he wrote more than one note, that they were unwanted and bordered on sexual harassment. So, is the principal taking it too far, or should the kids stop with the notes already?
I mean, you just said everything I wanted to say in that, again, right there. I remember all of us probably got a love note or something. We gave one. We kept writing one because we hoped they notice us.
Right.
I mean, the bigger question is just have a chat, a serious chat with that kid. You don't need to label him. You don't need he's young.
Being charged with sexual harassment is
I mean,
pretty...
at that age...
These 9-year-old boys, they pushy.
Yeah.
No, they pushy. They grow. No, they doing stuff. No. Because you can't tell a 9-year-old, he start to get little feelings and stuff. I've been harassed by some 9-year-old. I wish they would have hit me at 20, you know.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm like, you have to, it's like having the sex talk. You have to set the boundaries for this little boy.
Ridiculous.
No, but it's ridiculous to label him as this.
Right.
Like the principal, the mom, the dad, everyone have a little dialogue. Who doesn't talk to their kids anymore?
I don't know where this is going to go, but I do applaud that the principal looked into the situation, because now this girl knows that
they have a policy.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I don't want anyone to be afraid to go to the administration with any kind of what they think is a sexual harassment. Now she'll feel comfortable to bring any little thing. I doubt he will have, you know, sexual harassment charges against him as a 9-year-old. But I mean, we have to.
But this brings up the question of saying no means no. If someone doesn't like someone, if a girl tells a boy or a boy tells a girl, I don't like them. I mean, it has to. It's the bigger discussion of saying you have to teach them no means no. Oh, someone's saying something. No means no, right?
Or just direct him to one of the little girls in the back picking her nose. Go talk to Sarah back there. I'm busy.
All right. We all know that traditionally masculine stereotypes means holding a stiff upper lip if you're a man, but now a new children's book called Tough Guys Have Feelings Too, in parentheses, is sending a message to boys that it is okay to cry, unless you're John Boehner, and then you have to stop. No, doesn't say that. But it teaches boys that they don't have to be like Superman all the time, that your emotions, they're yours, and you can own them, and you're still masculine.
Yeah, I mean, teaching your kid to, you know, show your emotions and not be embarrassed if you cry over emotion is one thing, but also teaching your kid not to be a crybaby is a different situation.
Were you a kid that cried as a little kid?
Mom, was I a kid that cried a lot? Yeah, I did. I cried a lot.
See?
Yeah, I cried a lot, I guess, as a kid.
I mean, it's what we tell, you know, we tell boys don't cry, girls can cry. It's one of the things you shouldn't tell any kid don't cry.
Right.
Like, let them cry. I mean, why should...
Sometimes you tell your kids not to cry.
Yeah, Meredith, you're right. I say you can cry, but I ask them, does this warrant crying? Like if they want candy and they cry. I'm like, honey, does this warrant crying? But I let them cry, but I just talk to them about it. I'm like, do you want candy? Oh, candy. I'm like, does it really warrant crying over
something
it?
to cry over.
Kids are gonna cry, they're gonna do their thing, but I would tell him you can't cry unless you're wearing that Batman suit, and then keep your mouth shut.